Did you really?
Oh, yes. This is definitely one of the foods I love.
Such a weird way to say that.
Come back whenever you're hungry.
Care to make yourself? We all must do our fair share.
Wow, that was amazing. You really know your way around a sword.
Oh, hey, Caspar. You were looking pretty good yourself. Wait, haven't we had this conversation before?
I don't know. Must be because you're always sweeping the floor out there. Looks like I've still got my work cut out if I ever want to catch up to you.
You're right, you do. How's this? I'll keep winning, and you can keep eating my dust.
Hey, this thing's just kicking off, and I'm not going down without a fight. Anyway, let's get back to training. I'm gonna really knock your socks off this time.
Bring it on. Actually, hold on a sec.
Come on, what's the big idea? You trying to throw me off my game?
Well, that's not it. I was just thinking, we've been training together a lot lately. But if we're doing all the same drills at all the same intensity, then aren't we just gonna get stronger at the same rate? Nobody's closing any gaps, that's for sure.
Oh, you do have a point. Yeah, definitely have a point. But you know what? I don't care.
You don't?
Nope. I mean, I don't want to run off and do some cool secret training without you. Sounds boring if you ask me. Or sorta cheating? I want to face you head on. Same drills or not, I'm gonna blow past you no problem. Well, you fired up now?
Fired up? Friend, I'm the flames. And trust me, you're about to get burned.
Only one way to find out, and I'm putting my bet down on old Caspar.
It's incredible just how focused you are, Caspar. I'm honestly kind of impressed. There aren't many people like you joining up with mercenary groups, I'll tell you that much.
Oh yeah? I'd have no idea myself. But hey, let's both give this our best shot. The tougher we get, the quicker we can end this war once and for all.
And at the end of the day, that's the goal here. Let's never lose sight of that.
Yay, we're besties. Alright, let's see.
Care to make yourself useful? We all must do our care to make yourself useful. We all must do our fair share.
Okay. So, friends. What you got for me, buddy?
Tough fight, eh, Lawrence? I'm just glad we both made it back safe.
Indeed. Without your help, I surely would have met a noble warrior's demise. Thankfully, my admirers will have no reason to weep today. And for that, you have my gratitude.
Well, that took a weird turn.
Do you remember what I said before about the order of things in Fodlan?
Yeah, wasn't it something like, you nobles are here to protect us commoners, so we all should just be good little kids and go take a nap or something?
Well, I don't recall saying anything about naps. But yes, we nobles have an obligation to protect the common folk. However, were a commoner to take a lethal strike in a noble's stead, then we have failed in our duty. I was dangerously close to suffering that fate myself.
Okay, sure, but you would have died if I hadn't saved you.
And in doing so, you put yourself in a most precarious position. Your life could have been forfeit.
Risking my neck to save others is just what I do.
Yes, well, you were lucky to keep it unsevered this time. Mark my words, there is no reason a commoner should ever put their life on the line for a noble. I couldn't bear the thought of someone of your status sacrificing their life for the sake of my own. So do not do that again. Are we clear?
This is the worst thank you I've ever heard.
Wow, that's how you repay the person who saved your life? I expected better from you, Lawrence.
No, that's not it. Truly, you have my sincere thanks. I simply want you to understand my position.
All right, I take it back. No need to get all riled up. You're a real piece of work, you know that?
Me? How rude. I will have you know I'm quite serious about this matter.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but we can end up in that situation 100 times, and I'll save you every single one.
Astonishing. You fail to understand me after all this.
Nah, I get what you're going for, but I've got my own way of doing things. Mercenary or no, I know there's nothing worse than watching an ally die right in front of me. Especially if they're weaker than me. I just can't help but jump in to save them, you know?
Weaker? You cannot possibly mean me.
Hey, you're the one who almost kicked the bucket out there. If you don't want people rushing in to save you, then you've just got to get stronger.
Damn.
I must admit, your argument is sound. I cannot refute it. In that case, I ask you keep your eyes on me from this day forth. I shall endeavor to improve myself. The day my strength surpasses yours, my noble personage will save your commoner skin and restore the proper order to this world. Yes, this shall solve all of Fodlan's problems.
This is why nobody believes me when I say he's actually a decent guy.
There you are, Ignatz.
Hello, Lysithia. Do you need something?
I wanted to thank you for your actions in our skirmish earlier.
Well,
You blocked the enemy's
I'm,
approach, which allowed me to maintain my position
You remember
on the battlefield.
the anime thing I was working on in Fallout?
yeah,
Very
you get it
I
working?
figured it out.
Oh, you don't need to thank me. Protecting comrades
I
is all
can't
part
wait
of the
for
job.
this. Hold on. Once I get it all going, I'll stream
First,
it.
I thought knighthood would prove to be a task beyond your ability, but you've turned out to be surprisingly dependable.
Yankee!
Didn't you come from a merchant family?
Oh my god. So it turns all the guys into anime
Then if I
weapons
may,
too.
why have you chosen to become a knight instead of taking over the family
Oh my
business.
god, they still have guy voices!
Thus I'm the second son.
Oh shit,
My
I
older
can't.
brother is going to take over the business. My father
I missed a
wanted me
very
to become a
important
knight,
part of this
so I
mod
could help my
saying it
brother
doesn't
that way.
support male characters.
It was a lot to deal with, but in the end, I'm pretty happy with how it all turned out.
It's quite commendable to choose a future based on
Oh
your
man,
family's
I'm
wishes.
sorry.
Are y'all good?
Oh shit.
Oh, it's not so impressive.
Your family must have been ecstatic when you were knighted.
I suppose they were.
To be honest, I am envious of you.
You are?
I am. I haven't been able to do anything for my own mother and father yet. I hope to be as strong as you and do something equally wonderful for my parents one day.
You're very considerate of your parents, Lysithia. And I know how hard you work when you set your mind to something, so I'm sure you can do this too. Yes, well, if there's anything I can do to help, just let me know.
Just let me know.
That is to say, I certainly will. Thank you.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I really should be going. Work.
Get the fuck on, man. I've been playing this game for like an hour.
You playing?
Fire Emblem.
You do love your Fire Emblem.
I do, but goddamn, I've been doing supports for like an hour.
Yes.
Okay.
Way to go!
So what kind of character should I be?
Anime girl.
No, like playstyle wise.
I don't know. There's not like a super big variety, in my opinion, on 4. I like energy weapons a lot, but they don't have like a shit ton of energy weapons in that one. Which I'm guessing with the mods you have, there probably is.
Thank you. Listen up.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Damn.
Can't wait to see how training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Accept. I'm feeling.
With proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
Indeed. My instruction comes at a high price. Don't neglect neglect your daily studies.
I see. Do you have a moment? Well, you see...
Fuck that up, damn.
Welcome. Come back soon.
I carry a little of everything here. Hope to see you again soon.
Got a sec? I wonder...
I see.
My instruction comes at a high price. Don't neglect your daily studies.
Let's go to the war map, baby. Let's find out what's wrong with old Daddy-O 63. God damn! The question mark mission.
I'm glad we have returned to Enbar. It's far warmer than the kingdom, for one. How are you doing, Your Majesty? I hope you've been getting some rest at least. It seems you never stop working unless someone physically pulls you away from it.
I've been getting more rest than Hubert, at least. We're here in the gardens, chatting, are we not?
Fair enough. And so I'm clear, even a sliver of your time is a blessing beyond all measure. Though I suggest you find a better point of comparison than Hubert for how hard you work.
You know what I need? Some good, solid alone time. Just kicking back and taking it easy for a bit.
I agree. When you're busy, taking it easy begins to sound like quite the luxury.
What's happening in the throne room?
Hubert, what's wrong?
Intruders in the palace, Your Majesty.
Oh shit.
They entered through one of the secret passages, and are even now attempting to hunt you down. I sent soldiers to intercede. We should be prepared for anything.
Do you think it's those who slither in the dark?
I know not. But they could not have breached that passage
Oh
without
shit!
assistance
I
from
just
the
found like
inside.
one of the coolest looking mods
There are only a few
for
who
Fallout.
know of that passage and would be capable of
Shit.
acting as a guide.
It's just called like unique NPCs, and it just adds like a shitload of new variants for every type of monster.
Hubert!
The ones in
Do you
particular
really
look
think you would
badass.
do
They're
that?
the new Death Claws.
Pretty cool.
Look fucking awesome.
Oh shit, hold on, I'm getting a cutscene.
Hold on a sec, I can't hear you. Say it again.
Oh shit. Oh, Shamir. Didn't expect that.
You're not getting away!
This shall be your grave, intruder!
Damn.
You simpleton! Were you trying to annihilate me as well? Thanks to you, the assassin made their escape!
As though one of your paltry skill would have caught such elusive prey in the first place. What matters now is that we give pursuit. All trespassers must be felled without mercy.
Hell yeah. That was my wifey. Alright, sorry about that, man. You there?
What were you asking me a second ago? I'm
Oh, I
sorry.
wasn't asking anything. I was just saying. I was actually saying. Oh yeah, I got a crazy ass thing going on. I was telling you I had a cutscene. That's what I was saying.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah, I'm good now though.
Another day, another stage to conquer. There's no time to waste.
Immediate. That's actually pretty good.
Shamir, which means the attackers.
Not a problem. I've got this.
You can count on me. I'll do my best. Begin. The Sky Spirit watches over me. Leave this one to me. That's my cue.
So, sure, let's try it.
Oh, if I must. This should be easy if we work together.
I will gladly handle this. Orders received. They must be the Knights of Ceres's assassins. We must protect Her Majesty with everything we have.
Stop the enemy incursion. Seal up those entry points before reinforcements arrive.
Lady Edelgard, I must ask that you remain in the throne room where it will be easier to defend you and predict enemy movements. And as your protection will require my full attention, I will remain here at your side.
Let's take it down at once.
This place down before you have time to strap your armor on.
Let's bring this stronghold down efficiently. It was careless to be allowing assassins inside. We must exterminate them with much haste.
Starting the mission. Is that an order?
I'd rather be attacking than defending. I still find this whole affair to be very annoying.
Peace, good intruder. I assure you, I'm no fighter.
Says the wolf in sheep's clothes. Sure, whatever. Where's the Emperor?
So, what should I be doing? Sure.
Here goes.
Bear witness. Stand, coward.
There we go. Yeah.
Alright, moment of truth. Let's see if I got it all working. I actually had to look up a YouTube guide how to do it because you have to like install this like fucking like script splicer to make it all work the way I wanted it to. So I'm about to find out if it actually worked. I really hope it does. I feel like I wasted a lot of time otherwise.
How modding goes, though, buddy.
But don't remind me. Okay, so it does recognize mods are installed. So and we are loading. We are not crashing.
Leave this one
So
to me.
something has to be going right. Right?
That's my cue.
Buddy.
You can count on me. I'll do my best. I will gladly
Just
handle
hope it
this.
works.
Orders received.
I wonder if the baby will be anime. Holy shit.
That'd be pretty funny.
Dude, I'm going to really enjoy this if this works. Don't ask me why. I just know I will.
I'm the star now.
I think it's self-explanatory, buddy.
I'm a fucking weeb.
Well, no, that's not what I was saying,
I'll
but
put in the effort if you do.
What you saying, bud?
you said it'd be funny.
One thing I'm looking forward to is that those mods that I added for the unique NPCs. Like there was a fucking like I got a little crazy with it after I realized that those kind of mods were there. So I got the first one I told you, it's called like unique NPCs that just adds like a lot of special variants for all the mobs in the game currently. And then I found one that was like it adds new legendary versions of them, and then also giant versions that can also be legendary. I'm like, this is it right here.
Yeah,
You're
it's
about to
pretty
have
cool.
a real good Fallout experience. Oh!
You know what's wrong?
Come on over!
What?
Come on over! Why is it so well made?
That's LMAO dice from cringe.
Bro, look how well made it is!
I don't know if well made's the word I would use.
It's way better than I expected.
It's alright. Buddy.
Not a problem.
Bro, you about to see me playing the shit out of some Fallout.
I've got this.
Gotta make my perfect anime waifu.
Hold up nice and safe until they came barging in.
I'll put in the effort if you do.
Why are those X'd out? Usually just check them out.
I guess? They might not do anything.
Maybe they're unlockable. Tell me how to do that. Oh no, yeah, you just gotta press them and see what they are. That's annoying.
Oh, it looks like they're just adjusting the size of my eyes. Yeah, that's it. Just changing the size of my eyes.
So, what should I be doing?
Having a
again?
hard time navigating these menus here. You think I'm supposed to be doing this with a mouse and keyboard? I feel like that's what I'm supposed to be doing is
What should I be
mouse
doing
and
again?
I mean,
keyboard,
I do. But
not a controller. Hold on, I'm gonna close it out real quick and reopen it because I don't feel like the controller is what I'm supposed to be doing that with because it doesn't feel right.
I'll back you up. Hang on.
Begin. The Sky Spirit watches over me.
Here goes.
Bear witness.
Hold on, I'll stream it again in a second.
there you go.
But would you like to go on this adventure with me for like the next hour or so?
I'll watch.
Starting the mission. Is that an order?
Take a breather.
I don't understand. Like, what the fuck?
Good.
There it goes. What?
Shamir is my everyone.
You're not my target, which means you're wasting my time.
Oh, I fucked up.
So, I'll bet.
I owe you one.
Slippery creature. Let's stay on guard.
Over here! More intruders!
It recognizes that I'm pressing buttons on my keyboard, but I can't actually start the game. What the hell's up with that? Do you have any idea?
No clue,
Count
actually.
on me.
Like,
I'll
As
do
far
my
as
best.
I don't remember
I will
having a
gladly
problem
handle
like
this.
that, but
Orders received.
also I've only played it in VR, so.
So, what should I be doing again? Sure, let's try it.
Begin. Begin. I will help. Begin. I will help.
Starting the mission. Is that an order?
Talus still teems with enemies.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Crush them all!
It is time.
Is there even one room I can be alone? Let us bring this stronghold down efficiently.
I'd rather be attacking than defending. I still find this whole affair to be very annoying.
Let's take it down at once.
The enemy is trying to seize the fire orbs.
let me restart my PC. I'll be right back.
If they succeed, they'll be able to target Her Majesty. We can't let that happen. I can do this. I'm not a child. No time to slow down. That is gross. I'm not a child. Perhaps a duet? Do I have a choice? I can do this.
Leave this one to me.
Looks like you could use some help. I will gladly
Stand
handle
back.
this.
What's up, buddy?
I am here to aid you.
It is time. Stand, coward.
See if I can get this to work.
Your life is forfeit.
Damn.
Still nothing. What the hell?
Not good.
Really?
We're sitting
No
ducks
fucking
now.
level up.
problem. I've got this. This stronghold will fall.
Stand, coward. Your life is forfeit.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Eterna poses a nasty threat. Dispatch her at once.
Stand, coward. Your life is forfeit.
Nice.
These aren't assassins. They're an army.
Okay, I got it. So, man, I'm doing all kinds of crazy. So I had to go into the game's fucking parental settings and disable being able to use a controller to be able to get my mouse and keyboard to work.
Yeah, it must be just like
Why?
one of those, like, such an old and shitty game. Which is not that old, so it's weird that it would be so poorly, like...
Yeah, like it's just a whole lot of extra steps that a lot of people wouldn't even know where to begin how to do.
Yeah, absolutely, I wouldn't have.
Just too close. We best stay on our guard, Your Majesty.
You're weak. Tedious.
So, what? Sure, let's try it.
Begin. I am advancing.
Yep.
Starting the mission. Is that an order?
My turn?
About time!
Not a problem. I've got this.
Begin. This...
This stronghold will fall.
The enemy's stronghold will be ours.
Stand down!
You're reckless.
Leave this one to me. Looks like you could use some help.
So, what should I be doing again? Sure, let's try it.
Everyone to me! I will walk you to the Emperor's hiding place!
Well, that can't be good. Just need to use magic to send in attackers.
War feeds my body and mind.
Inconsequent. Starting the mission. Is that an order?
That takes care of it. Take a breather. Which leaves us with the true problem at hand. You'll not escape our clutches this time.
They're really keeping the heat on. Alright, time for another approach.
Enough of this. It seems clear the enemy won't come out of hiding until
I've got you now! Still fights!
That may be true, Your Majesty, but is it wise to place yourself in such peril? I'm glad we took care of those reinforcements. The last thing I want is more work.
Starting the mission. Providing support.
Well, couldn't hurt. Not a problem. I've got this.
This'll be amazing!
Do it. That's a trap.
Leave this one to me.
breather. I'll take you all on.
That should do for now.
Sky's mentally secure. I'm doubly certain we have a traitor in our midst.
Oh damn.
It's
Yeah,
brave
well,
of
I
you
guess
to
that
try
makes
and lure
sense.
us out.
You
But
could
such
never
courage will
recruit
cost you
Catherine.
your life.
Thunder, Catherine. It seems Rhea is not playing around.
No mercy to the Archbishop's enemies!
Ah, Linhard. It seems you're actually willing to work. And the Emperor's life is on the line. Could you imagine the headaches if she died? Not that
Yeah, not bad.
you don't already work every second of the day.
Why didn't I do that?
Bear witness.
To fight Thunder, Catherine? Guess I'll actually have to try this time.
If seeing this sword doesn't frighten you, then perhaps you need to feel it.
Words are unnecessary.
Leave it to me.
Nice one.
Join me.
Let us join forces. Your punishment.
The hunt begins. Your life is forfeit.
You're taking a beating, Catherine. But don't worry, I've got your back.
What the hell is considered mouse 3?
Usually if you have like a side button.
Strange. I heard you quit the Knights of Saros yet.
Well, someone's done their research. But yeah, I'm just another mercenary now.
Then let me make you an offer. Come work for us, and we will spare Catherine's life.
Don't listen to him, Shamir!
I'm the star now.
It is time.
Let us join forces.
Begin.
The hunt begins. Your life is forfeit.
Stand aside! Run, Catherine. I'm staying. Don't make me drag you out of here, Shamir. Go before I kill you myself.
Oof, got him.
Damn it.
Bazinga.
Good. We have a contract. The threat has been quelled, but we allowed them far too much leeway. The situation calls for careful reflection.
Still, you saved my life, which means my path for the future remains intact. Thank you.
Hubert, did you hear? My father has vanished. Yes. We should have killed the dastard when we had the chance. All I can say is that I wished my father to be tried fairly, as is his noble right. But now it is clear that will never happen. I could excoriate you further, but we lack the time. We must get to the bottom of this. And the Knights of Saros descended on us with the fury I have rarely seen. In all that confusion, even a bear could have slipped away without raising an alarm. I would not go so far as to call them conspirators, but my father had many old friends in the palace. Some may have turned a blind eye. They should be found and questioned. I agree. That is one possibility. Though there is another. Yes, well, now that we have a fugitive on our hands, I intend to make full use of it. This situation affords us a chance to remedy another. If that is the beginning of a scheme, Hubert, you do a terribly poor job of veiling it. It is no concern of yours. Not yet, at any rate. Right. Lovely. Well, so long as whatever you're planning has Edelgard's blessing and will be of aid to the Empire, I will brook no complaint. All will be revealed in time.
Who's this traitor?
Battle? Child's play. Inconsequential.
I'll surely put this to...
Yeah, I got Shamir.
I'm told the secret passage they used was sealed off centuries ago.
Yes. The palace floor plans failed to even show it. I'm shocked the church knew of its existence.
In the age of Seros, the Empire and Church were intimately related. It's safe to assume the Central Church took pains to retain its information from the time.
I shudder to think what other inconvenient secrets they might be privy to.
Yes, well, based on the scale of the attack, they must have seen this as their first and only chance. Ah, there you are.
And they said you wanted to talk? Yes. I believe I owe you an apology. Oh, yeah? What for? To be blunt, I thought you were with the enemy. I had you pegged for an informant, planted among us by those who slither in the dark. It was not an unreasonable assumption. You enter Her Majesty's life at the perfect time, allure her with your strength, and choose our house to study with. And oh, surprise! You have dark powers.
It was at Hubert's suggestion that I appointed you captain of our mercenary unit. He felt this would allow us to quietly assess your abilities and allegiances, and I agreed. I know I told you I did this because I believed in you and your strength, but the decision was somewhat more nuanced than that.
God, I hate her.
I'm sorry.
The moment I got wind of this attack, I immediately thought of you. This is it, I thought. The traitor has sprung the trap, and now the Emperor's life is in danger. But instead, you thwarted the assassination attempt and kept Her Majesty safe. I was wrong about you. Deeply so. And for that, I am ashamed beyond measure. Pray forgive me. Don't worry about it. I would have done the same. Honestly, I thought it was weird how quick you both trusted me. Good to finally know the reason behind it all.
That does not excuse our actions. We had no right to deceive you as we did. But I swear, we will make amends. You have but to let us know how.
You can start by trusting me. Or, if that's not in the cards, have the decency to tell me you don't to my face. At least then I'll know where I stand. I doubt doing so would have changed anything. But I understand the sentiment. We will attempt to be better going forward. Be better? Really?
Hubert, why not just promise to be more forthright?
Because that might make me a liar. Let me speak plain. I no longer believe you to be working with the enemy. However, that does not necessarily mean the possibility is now non-existent. Well, I guess I did ask for honesty. But look, do you guys trust me or not? Of course we trust you.
Or I do at least. So please, let us begin this relationship anew on solid ground.
It is now 11:82. The great war Edelgard instigated has swept across Fodlan and looks more grim with each passing day. The Empire struggles to hold Aryan Road to the west and the Great Bridge to the east. The kingdom cannot bring Western lands to heal. Even the Alliance must face changing times. The Central Church sends the Knights of Seros to the Imperial capital to assassinate the Emperor, but fails. Roughly half a year passes before the tides show any true sign of shifting.
Oh shit. I didn't know this game was gonna be so long.
Scarlet Blaze. Shifting history. 5 months have passed since the attack on the Emperor, and 1182 nears a close. Though each army schemes, the battle maps barely change. But now, history is about to resume its course.
Today is a momentous day in Fodlan's history that people will mark for generations to come.
Then why do you look so conflicted?
I'm not conflicted, Claude. I'm just painfully aware of how much stronger I need to be. That's why I'm counting on you and the Alliance to make up the difference.
Hey, I've got feeling unprepared down to a science, so let's say we help each other out. If we work together, we can achieve what's best for both of us, right?
Indeed.
I have reviewed the terms, Your Majesty. All that remains is the placement of your seals.
Everything looks good to me. I'm especially glad we found a solution to the control.
It's Holst, Hilda's sexy brother.
You've done fine work here, Hubert. Thanks. And thanks to you as well, Holst. You know I'm not good at this sort of thing.
I've never known you to shy away from ceremonial affairs like this, but it is the most significant pact since the founding of the Leicester Alliance, so your caution was most prudent. I must admit, I was quite nervous. Thankfully, I managed not to follow it up.
You surely jest. You did your work masterfully, without batting an eye. I am truly impressed that Leicester's most valiant general is so well versed in diplomacy.
Don't be insulting, Hubert. Sir Holst is a duke. A man can be brave in battle and still know how to get things done. Take our Minister of Military Affairs, for example.
A man for whom the term looks can be deceiving was likely invented.
Speaking of Count Burgleys, where is he? I thought he'd be here so we could go head-to-head. We never did get to finish our battle.
I'm afraid the Count couldn't make it, but perhaps you'd consider my bodyguard instead? I'm certain you'll find the challenge to your liking.
It is. Well, friend, care to go around with me?
They say this Holst character is the strongest man in Leicester. But is he as strong as the Ashen Demon?
I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Now that's what I like to hear.
I hope you mean later and not this very second. It would be a shame to get blood all over this nice paperwork.
Yes. All eyes are on us. We must make this a grand gesture and show our soldiers that Adrestia and Leicester have joined forces for a brighter future.
Well, let's get to it. As leader of all the lords and knights who sit at the round table of the Leicester Alliance, I, Claude von Regan, hereby swear this pact. Leicester pledges to work in harmony with the Adrestian Empire and do everything in its power to secure a peaceful future for Fodlan.
By the covenant between the red blood and the white sword that crowns the double-headed eagle, I, Edelgard von Hresfeld, hereby swear this pact.
The what? The covenant between the red blood and the white sword. Shut up.
Adrestia pledges to work hand in hand with the Leicester Alliance to deliver peace to the land and secure a future for all its people.
The pact is sealed.
And now it is our job to uphold it.
Goodness, look how far you've risen. You're standing on the stage of history. I know you'll do great things. Yes, and greater things still.
Right then, We've got plenty of bright new faces here at the round table today. First, a brand new count ruling Gloucester, and Duke Goneril and Count Ordelia have decided that their heirs will sit for them.
Unfortunately, Lawrence and Lysithea can't join us, due to their responsibilities in the Imperial Army.
I called you here to give you notice. The Leicester Alliance is assenting to the Empire's request and sending troops to the Kingdom front. Houses Regan, Gloucester, and Daphnel will be supplying most of the soldiers. And instead of the usual route through Aelel, we'll be invading Fraldarius directly by sea.
You're staying behind, right, host?
Indeed I am. Almyra is still an unknown quantity, and we've no idea if or when Prince Shahid might stage another attack. And the same goes for House Ordelia. They've had more than their share of troubles on their border. We agreed that shipping their army away might not be the most prudent of ideas.
And that's all she wrote. You'll find the details in the document you've all been given. I wish the Kingdom would see they're between a rock named Adrestia and a hard place named Leicester and throw that white flag high, but of course they won't. So good luck, everyone. I'm counting on you.
And so, the Alliance has agreed to bring their troops to bear and attack the Kingdom from the east. At the same time, we will resume our invasion from the west using Aryan Road as a foothold. We'll subjugate the Kingdom's lords one by one as we work our way toward Blaidd.
News of the Pact will doubtless have spread throughout the Kingdom by now. Provided enough houses see the futility in fighting, we may be able to avoid unnecessary bloodshed. However, that is likely wishful thinking. We should instead expect the worst and prepare accordingly.
You think? Some of them already bent the knee to us once, along with Count Rowe. Wouldn't they jump at a chance to swap sides again?
An idea I am certain has already occurred to the king. Lately, we have been scrambling to reorganize, dealing with an attack by the Knights of Seros and negotiating a pact with Leicester. And during that time, the winds of purgation have swept across Fargus. In one fell swoop, the king has expunged most of the nobles likely to align with us.
Still, it's us and the Alliance against him, which means we've got the advantage. What's there to worry about?
The concern isn't that we'll lose. It's that winning might come at the cost of too many lives. What an utterly pointless, senseless thing to do. Oh, I find it all so very draining.
Whatever our intent, we're the instigators here. We can't expect the enemy to do anything less than defend their land with tooth and claw.
Speak for yourself. If someone invaded my territory, I'd hand over lands and titles on a silver platter. Especially if I had no chance of winning.
There is truly no other noble like you, Linhard. And perhaps no person at all for that matter. Regardless, we must proceed with caution. When people think someone is after what they possess, they respond with fear, even if the thought is all in their head. In the eyes of the people of Fargus, there is no limit to what evils the Empire might visit upon them.
My father started saying he can't sleep because he's scared the old church is coming to Garrett Mach to kill him. From the sound of my mother's letters, he's really shaken up.
Remember that the Kingdom has much coldness. We must not forget to be bundling up like people of the snow. Our Petra is always ready for what lies ahead. I wish I had better understanding of your Fodlan ways, so I could be giving more assistance to everyone.
Don't worry about it, Petra. With all the different factions in this thing, even we have a hard time keeping it straight. This almost seems so backward compared to the way things were in Brigid.
In any case, the battles ahead will be more brutal than any we have yet fought. Keep a vigilant eye out for both yourselves and each other. That is all. Dismissed.
Guess things aren't gonna be so easy anymore. We're under some real pressure to win.
Badass. Pew pew. Acquire the following quest. Was there a variety of supply to them? Exam seals.
do you think?
Right on.
Damn.
I carry a little of everything here.
Ah, shit. I only get one master
Got an eye
seal.
for quality, friend. Hope to see you again soon.
Oh, man.
What?
For real?
I like the new song. It's pretty cool.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
Lavish building materials and elite training. Dude, let's
With
see.
proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
Lavish and elite.
Supplies are the lifeblood of any army. Everything has its use.
So I got it all working, but I never could get the eye color to change. So, I'm just gonna play for now. Figure it out later.
Are they all the same color though?
No, it's just my character only.
Oh, okay. That's not too bad.
It's something I'll go back and figure out later on. I'm just gonna play for now.
Yeah, if you're that into modding, you should definitely get into some Left 4 Dead 2 modding with me. 'Cause I'd do that.
Time to work you
Okay.
into shape.
Oh, I gotta expand first. Let's expand for Shelly.
Oh god, the baby!
Oh, hold on, honestly. Pop that baby up.
It's not gonna be what you're expecting, I promise.
I don't know what. I don't really know what to expect.
It's pretty funny, all things considered, but it's not gonna be what you're expecting.
Yeah, that is something. Wait. Fuck, I didn't mean to do that. Shit.
Look, even he has boobs. Everybody has boobs now.
Damn, why are you so thick?
I don't know, I didn't change any of that stuff.
Yeah, it must be the body, the skeleton.
Time to work you into shape.
Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. Damn it. I didn't mean to do that.
With
Shit.
proper training, you'll be unstoppable.
Can you not sprint? Is that not a thing? Or does that like, come later on? I can't
it's
remember.
later on. You can't do it at the beginning.
Supplies are the lifeblood
Okay.
of
In
any
a
army.
fucking house, dude. What do you need to sprint to?
Oh, the living room TV telling us that shit's about to explode and gosh damn, I have a black baby.
Damn. This fucking
Everything
guy.
has its use.
I didn't mean to do that. Training instructor.
Training can be the difference between victory and defeat.
There we go. Looks badass.
Another tool in the belt.
training, you'll be unstoppable.
This war is going on and on. Do you think we will ever have sight of the end?
Yeah, I do. Maybe not today or tomorrow, but it's definitely out there on the horizon.
It will be good to be putting this war behind us. When the war is finished, what are you wishing to do?
That's a pretty big question.
Then I will give more clarity. How will you be supporting yourself when your contract is completed? If you have the desire, you could come to Bridget with me.
Wait, seriously? I thought you were just pulling my leg about that.
I would never be pulling your legs. Also, I am speaking with seriousness. After losing the war with the Empire, Bridget was forced into becoming a vassal state. But this war is giving Bridget the chance to stand on equal feet again. We will be opening our borders to Fodlan. The exchanges between us will flourish. I am needing a person I can trust to give me help with this. Please, accept my apologies
Damn.
if the offer was given.
I just
with
looked up that
sadness.
in this Fire Emblem there is not
it's
any
not
romance
that.
options,
I
but
was just taking a moment to admire
this
you.
final support seems so
This
romantic.
war has been particularly ugly, and it seems like we're tearing each
Pissing
other
me
apart on a
off.
daily basis. But people like you and Edelgard are already thinking about what comes next, how to plan for it. You're every bit the ruler.
That's
they
actually fucking crazy. I forgot how intense they made the intro to this game.
No, it's great. Yeah, I really do like the intro.
We are the
I hope the
proud
next
eyes
Fallout they do is just as
placed
good,
upon the
man.
sea by the spirits.
Oh no, Fallout 4's ass, dude. I hope it's better.
Really? You didn't like 4?
No, fuck 4, dude.
Our future
I have
has
some
the
pretty good
brightness
memories of it.
the
Maybe
sun.
maybe playing through it again will make me realize that, or rethink that thought.
Hey, well, okay, hold on though. The save I saw you had was 10 hours. Have you played more than that?
Powerful words. Honestly, it's a good fit.
Yeah, I played a shitload on console.
Okay.
Back when it first came out. I remember enjoying it a lot.
No, the game's fun, but just compared to like New Vegas and 3, I didn't have as much fun.
To be fair, I never got to play all the way through either one of those. And I barely ever touched New Vegas.
Dude, DLC and Fallout 3 is like tops, dude. Like, so
That
good.
is why I am approaching you so early. Because I am very, very sneaky.
Damn.
Fair enough. I'll keep that in mind. And I don't blame you for trying to sneak ahead of the competition. Honestly, I'm kind of flattered. So, how about this? Let's both make it through this war unscathed and decide what comes next together.
Damn. Yeah, they say that there's no romance in this, but I'm pretty sure that, I just promised myself to Petra. Alright. I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna go to bed, man.
Already?
Yeah, it's 3 o'clock.
Alright, bud.
I'll